If a girl is on birth control and she likes you, consider it an insult. Birth control literally alters a woman's preference to find beta males more attractive. This is not an opinion or a joke. It's a real fact. Okay, this definitely feels like a copy pasta, but let us all realize that every single copy pasta spawned from one person actually being serious. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/BadWomensAnatomy because some people really do suck at that health class. Plus also I was trying to figure out what video to do today, and I remembered I was watching a little like 2D VTuber clips around because I want to get into that around New Year's for streaming, and I stumbled upon one and clicked off the tab, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere I hear just somebody shout Canadian milk bags, and I was thinking, do you watch my shit? Oh yeah, that's why we're here today. So you know what? Hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Social media is down below if you want to follow me on that too. That'd be awesome. This is fact. Women perform alchemy for us. Men face the world. They absorb the damage. Yep, that's a fact. There are no women healers anymore. They are all frickin' tanks. Women absorbs it during S and cleanse herself of it during periods. S in periods is a man's emotional laundry. You ever just see somebody and you know that they do not need to be watching any movies with like an exorcism in it? Because Captain Dingus right here outright taking notes. Just be glad that they ain't trying to bring back any dead mothers, because last I checked that costs an arm and a leg. When we were talking about inserting catheters, and one of the guys in my class interrupted the lecture and said, so basically the men have to go through heck, but the females get to be pleasured. How did that dude stay around, or did he get kicked out after class? Because I feel like if I was the teacher, that's grounds for getting kicked out of the class. If you say something that's stupid. My ex thought that the eggs in my ovaries had shells on them, and I think about that every time a man makes a decision on women's bodies. For years, I thought women peed out of the V and not the click. However, I don't make decisions about women's bodies, so it doesn't matter. Dating apps based on ideology are pointless because women are biologically engineered to be differential to men, which is to say, if the lady you are courting respects you at all, she will start thinking exactly like you after 6 months of going out or so. Ladies, if he nuts in you and you don't want to get pregnant, you gotta let another dude nut in you so the sperm fight to the death. Sometimes I pray for God to take away my ability to read. Hey, dude, same. Especially with the fact that the death battle music that came to my mind was the only thing they fear is you, and I swear if that was a nut fight, that would be really weird, especially where the music would likely be playing from. Me every month has my period again. Me every month. Don't want to freaking go through this again, gosh dang it. Well, periods suck. Trust me, I was emotionally close with a woman. In fact, close enough to feel her gosh darn periods. Freak, I freaking hated it. Men, don't get that attached. Be supportive, feed her ice cream and whatever else she asks for, but don't get attached enough to feel them. It's not worth it. Anyways, I hate to be callous, but that's just your body telling you to hurry up and get pregnant. Of course, birth control also makes them not as bad, depending on that kind. Of course, you find out that there's more kinds of birth control than there are types of oil, which is a pain. There are more period blood containment things. Yes, that includes tampons, pad cups, etc. Then there are types of oil, according to my dad, who actually knows his stuff about the oil, saying there's like 4 types. Yes, talking about motor oil here. So ladies, find what is right for you, ask a doctor, test some different period things out, it's for your own good. You know, I don't have much experience with the menstrual cycle myself, since I do not have that equipment, but last I checked, anybody that's been mentioning anything about it says they do not jump for joy when they get punched by their own biology. And y'all expect to shrink back down to less than 1 centimeter after miles of dong run through you and then you popping out the Brady Bunch? Nah, you stay stretched the frick out. Get the frick out of here with your Arby's roast beef buster ravioli kitty heaven, eh? These dilution pumpkins are the scariest thing I've seen all day. Could somebody please elaborate? Is this how maternity wards celebrate Halloween? Dude will be spouting all this stuff thinking he's funny and everything, but the second you make any reference towards a Vienna sausage in his direction, he'll break down faster than a slushy in 100-degree weather. Honestly though, this just reminded me that my work has this little pumpkin carving contest or pumpkin designing contest set up in the break room for everybody to enjoy, and this is definitely not what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to do a pochita pumpkin. Been watching Chainsaw Man since it came out, and so far 3 for 3 on having really good episodes. I think it's pretty gross people breastfeed. It's not milk, it's body fluids. Might as well feed your little ones your pee. We have bottles and formula, and that's meant to feed your baby. Stop giving your body fluids a classy name by calling it milk. It's not milk. Milk comes from cows. It's almost like saying almonds make milk. Idiots everywhere. The only thing on that last one that was correct was that very last part, but dude don't realize he qualifies. And you can absolutely guarantee he's got the It's Different card already queued up and ready to go. So riddle me this, Friar Schmuck. What in the world were people feeding their kids before the bottle existed? Or are you saying that they had processed formula back in 2000 BC? Those top 3 are not inside of, attached to, and using someone's body, causing injury and risking their life. So they are still human beings, and if you really understood human anatomy, the fetus is not inside of the body. It's within an imagination. I'm about to see if YouTube gonna demonetize me over something that's not even a word. That is outside of the body. But someone without a medical education could easily make the mistake you did and be wrong. Yes, you know, because the baby isn't in the womb, the baby is in a frickin' parallel dimension. It's very puzzling how dudes could think that the cooch gets looser from effing 50 different guys, but wouldn't get looser from effing one guy 50 times. Yeah, I'm still confused on why some people think like that. Like, people really think that the cooch works like a balloon neck. You just yank it a few times and they loosen up and everything. I absolutely hate all of the people that think like that. What would you do if you were the opposite S for the day? I'm a guy, so during that day as a female specimen... Alright, I already hate you. Hopefully, Miss Me would be ovulating, so I retrieve the eggs, store them cryogenically, then wait for the clock to tick until I get a dong. Then I'd get the spermatozoa from the aforementioned dong and chuck it with the eggs using IVF. Hopefully I'm fertile, else I'll shoot myself, but that's not the point anyways. Back to the story. The lucky sperm will make its way to the thick egg and fertilize it, and voila, I am a proud father. I am literally tearing up. The child, as undetermined, will have me as a strict but fun dad, and as a loving and supportive mom. What about you? Dude, just outright flexing that PhD in dumbassery, aren't you? Honestly, I feel like for a lot of people, it would be like 15 minutes being confused out of your mind, 10 minutes of, oh look, this is now here, and then the rest of the day I would just be confusing the crap out of people. If I was a girl, I would just post myself without a bra and a white shirt, and bam, I'm now famous. Some of us have no taters. Go to the gym, bozo. Hey, dingus, that ain't how chest day work. I'd put $100 on saying dum-dum on the left here actually thinks anybody with a G-cup goes to the gym on a daily basis and does chest presses. I've got a really cursed Bad Women's Anatomy story. I'm in an EMT class, and we learn how to place an airway in an unconscious person by using a plastic device to keep the throat unobstructed. Our instructor asked the class what kind of patient has no gag reflex, the answer being an unconscious patient, because every conscious person has some degree of a gag reflex. One of the adult men in my class responded, "Females?" This guy thought all women have no gag reflex. I feel like I've lost my mind. You know, normally when people are not certain on something, they usually just ask for clarity, but nope, not this one. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna make it sound like I do. Before/after breast reduction surgery. Well,
Guess I'm gonna be the one to say it. Bet that was a weight off of your chest. Congratulations, you must feel so much better now, and it shows. 4 pounds.
Genuinely curious, did you try diet and exercise?
There's no way to target a specific area with diet/exercise, especially when it's boobs, which grow due to hormones. Yeah, that's not really how breasts work. Just because somebody can do a certain exercise to strengthen an area doesn't mean that people can also then spot reduce when it comes to fat. I got a job at Hooters once because I stuffed 2 water balloons in my shirt, so when I was waiting tables, I had to have the balloons on me. But it worked out. Anyone asked for a refill in the water, I just stabbed my tater with a fork and let it drain into the glass. People were freaking out, and this one guy is scandalized. He's like, shouldn't it be milk? No, dude, it should be blood. Look, if anybody ever told me that, I would just tell him, dude, you need to stop watching those launch code animes, because the Canadian milk bag thing really is not how that works, and you kind of need to nail that in with a big old mallet.
Yeah, you gotta be autistic because boobs are stupid huge.
I have to be autistic because my taters are huge. You're going on Reddit, my dude. That's just freaking hilarious. Oh yeah, you know, since we're on the topic of bad anatomy, we'll put this one right up on the fridge next to pee is stored in the balls, because, you know, good old autism is stored in the tatas. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.